yama obi bi achi ema obi bi akwaba emfa embra Coastal TV enso ewo Facebook no so sanso ana digital box no enso Coastal TV enso ewo channel 514 YouTube live enso okwa ko search box name na ebo Coastal TV Cape Coast na subscribe no YouTube wo sanso ana okọ Facebook live enu nso no okọ ono ma search box no Coastal TV Cape Coast na wa like wa share na oja wo comment enso ere ato edi ama ena ememenda na Central Sports Arena ana ya tenase ye di ebremo enso ewa ha ene ye ne opanyin kase enso ebedi nkomo Cape Coast MC ha oba ye nche na ye ni bedi nkomo enso ewu fia ha enso ewo honom na bibia so akoyi enso edi amaye honorable George Justice Atta ana ye ni no ebedi nkomo enso ewo ha media de Collins Afrane Francis ejina Cambra na chi sanso ana MCR ho Michael ana Mr. Omar bin Abdallah omo ana eboa ana yeko Facebook live YouTube live sanso ana bibia so set enso ho na bibia so akoyi enso edi amaye na eno no enti komotwetwe no enche ye be hyase na eri ahyehya no nti omba Facebook a na waba na wa like wa share na woja wo comment enso eri ato edi amame na mitwamu 1 sima meba na enkomotwetwe no ye de ahyehya no kama enso mekwa basisia.
Of Ghana, I am Barbara Asha Benzi. Ebusiafo Masde, Nina Yeboshe, Coastal TV. Coastal TV is back on digital. Please tune in to 514. Bye. Hello, good people of God.
Okay, yensa mo makwa babiem emfambra dwumadi no so Central Sports Arena Coastal TV Cape Coast on YouTube and then Facebook ana ufia TV no say digital scanning na channel 514 eno so sa enso ebeka nkobotwetwe no ye de ehyeha no sisia na honorable na dwumadi doso na yegya no na onkoto aso enso emfiri honorable akwaba
yenia munia
se bibia boko
adom boko yete nkomiyazi yede nyamiase.
Okay, na office bibia boko de
boko onyotua zama rekodo nkaka ya tetwenzama
honorable yanse yenkomo na se na yakase honorable George Justice Atta ono no hwan ibia obi nim ti
beda se mechia wa shofo wo nyina na crew or Coastal Television baba hacha.
Okay,
mezimu juma bebre wo Coastal TV for a very long time. Mr. Timo Politics I say aha na mezimu juma more on your political show.
Okay,
for a very long time. Nti michia ashofo ni nyina wo hwe wo Facebook na bibia. So waka George Justice Atta George Justice Atta yobia wo won wo kwai what it in wo kwai okro new school wo kwai ozini jumezi bebre wo kwai oye politician na men yokuwa odomi ewe National Democratic Congress my assembly member, my branch secretary, my ward coordinator, I constituency secretary for 2 terms at Cape Coast South.
Okay.
My member of the communication team our constituency region na national yeah. It's politically them not schools so the mark be kakra mukro St. Augustine's practice mukro Cape Tech Basin Cross Amo Crow University of Cape Coast for my first second degrees mukro University of Ghana Legon for my second degree in law LLB to Makobi my work moframa and my wife na member see you can see now currently position of Mikita the Metropolitan Chief Executive at Cape Coast MC Cape Coast the His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the or appoint him another or nominate him to be his chief representative at Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly. Is one of the 6 metropolitan assemblies that we have. And politically, yes, is one of the highest political authority in Ghana. Now, subsequently, assembly members also were confirmed with 100% confirmation. Nimpo Kumpan 20. More or less, this is George Justice Ata Ibisa Kakramutu Makanyan. My Ejuma Kakra. My trials were Ghana National College for about 12 years. Proud to my appointment in Ghana National College. Mature government in social studies. Okay. My so MTN Ghana. So I will be. That was MTN Cape Coast office. And I've been working all over. I used to be traveling. I'm okay here Juma or MTN or some of the places Accra, Koprodia, Kumasi and all that takrade na no kakaonazi na mabo ball so because in me a footballer okay those days no coach will hop the me sha say was Super Rainbow oti okay mo Super Rainbow ball Harmony Babies 1995 me a further 6 and 8 okay mo position na mo ball mo Harmony Babies board House Babies that's a doing pepe to be 1998 to 1999 then we play football in Mamijai then we concentrate to school okay. Some of my playmates here Antoniana and Michael Asian and the rest a lot of the players are all Cape Coast they know me so I'm into football and kasa marble ball and kasa all the schools are more great Bobo School Lake from primary up to may offended senior high school level, secondary school level in Anamobo. Okay. See, this is Georgia society basically. Okay. Yeah.
Yes, no any and some honorable and so area to Ghana. Honorable major challenges I will face see so as a kid it will keep going. Challenges we now facing.
Challenges baby sometimes you know painful you know what you wonder or undermine moframa no won tuma moframa no woro koso no won tumu won page won encourage one that's one term on each there were a lot of talents Cape Coast not in the area of sports but if you academically when you mazepa if you are or talent but when you pay him be among one you are there it should be meze then you no fee I mean me fee and no fee member so I baza it's difficult there over these are some of the challenges now yan attitude more from a yabano titili gwe yen tampe ebre yen piazu suya okay these are some of the major challenges then you soon in terms of yezin yan beshi bibi mazine peja no ejuma samso most of times or a challenge or zoma yen babu sometimes you create the opportunity but one want a particular work in your it's bad one call in your juma from one one these are some of the challenges. Even so, the issue of sanitation. I'm there. Yentin's the MPRC into a challenge, or some of the challenges that we are facing. Muswing based in the encouragement in you, they are encouraging Kofu. Then that sort of development, also on back. See, and some of you are ready to overcome. See, abortion.
Okay. Eno ena honorable achire mu no o se obehwe na waye na honorable we be say hwan ne o mentor
in terms of Abrazidam, because you were segmented, another segmentations, you were political, you were sports, you were azushian, you were anything. So if it's a mentor, it might not be one person.
Yeah.
Maybe a politics, maybe a mopede mokodu no. Me mentor you wana.
Okay.
Oh no, I will tell you. The if you mentor you the most ya no benzini. The specifying on.
Okay. Now, one man question inti I say I no war into politics no. Ye nkono in politics.
Ehwe obi te say today His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or one of Nkofa, Meshia, as if if you want.
Okay.
John Mahama is likened to be my MP, Kweko Rekethagan. He's also another person. No, so Meshia Nzemepi, Ewono. Somebody like Julius Debra, no, so Meshia Zipi, Ewono.
Okay.
If it's there, if you have a cotty, you know why? Let me come to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama focus there. Baby in Sisi, aha, na mapeda mokoke yinsi. Regardless of Aroba exhibition, pressure is bogunodono. So why are not doing that the mazin obey, and at the mazin so only looking at the collective interest of the people. Atasa, Yimpadu don't know any interest, not because he is focusing on the mazi. Now obeying you to now getting the benefit, and other to achieve his ribs and car prices. No. John will look at the Mazia may focus on it. Obobo or Manmuni Inara. That is one thing I've learned about your mom, and he's mentoring me into that. Okay. Again, as all my penance and beyond Sunday, share Aru baby ever said John Mahama. Even the John or responded to Aruba and or respond to criticisms. Now, John will listen to every insult. So you never criticize no constructively, even though you insult no. It won't John Ole.
Okay.
So that's one thing I like about John Mahama. The same as Kweko Rekethagan. Regardless of what you do to Rekethagan, Rekethagan will not mind you, but will be focused on what he's doing. So politically, Fifi Abikote is one of the guys, and one of the politicians. Even then, he's very intelligent, very, very intelligent, and he's result-oriented person. Or achieve as well as okay. So no one, or very much dedicated. Or no in they will make sure there's Oshushan, then Saka. And see, Selka, one ma, Musian one, ewo, Aman Yoselma. The moon paying for my bubon is one Musian one. The meme there, so Musiana Musian one years are Mukwe Kudum Pependa, Yami, Pados Mudu.
Okay. And no, honorable, Yano, come on. Now, honorable, we major tax any vision, a office, hand over the amount.
One of the things I'm looking at, only to instill discipline in the people. Yezi Ibu, Yezi Beshe Nkofum. Look, so many things all happen. Only sin. Oye yen abrabo na yen mindset. Oye yen habit. Yenu su na yen mindset. Makanda mama pa chende. Sisi akwa abra. Mimda akwa shwa abra mo sa abra ti. Sisi abra kon demba. They knew there. Baby, what's in an on yet? What's in a car queen? As a leader, you first have to engage them. And you want share, and you want zinkitahu. What Chirawajin, Wajan, also Chirawajin. No one you know, walk Benkum into consensus. The okay, in a hinaya, or the Asumji, or the Baba. So, one thing I want to achieve, Echo Kotokraba the same thing. Echo so many places on Confucius Sidan, Ewon Sum, Ewo Equanum. Baby, we year mark there one was a yakwan. Ebokon on Confucius Sidan is what. So, it's about attitude and mindset. It's one of the things that Ibi Samam Padama achieving your discipline, instilling discipline in people. Two, Mapada Cape Coast here. One of the cleanest cities ever, West Africa, and that is what we are starting. We have started doing in terms of sanitation. One more to rogu basa, bola or menihen, young gutters only choke, young bucket centers, a 1 year kono, yen fear, on yakono, young baby, a whole fufu for our other year dog. They want the president to come and do it or the leader. But you can do it. Indeed, that sanitation says discipline never. That discipline will cut across everywhere. Another thing is to make sure the Cape Coast, development gap, yet to close that gap between Cape Coast and Accra. Okay. Cape Coast, Sekendi Takrade. Cape Coast, Kumasi, Cape Coast, Tama. These are the metropolitan assemblies we have. Our Ghana. Ghana, MMDSP, it be a municipal, it be a district. 6 pen or metropolitan assemblies. So metropolitan assemblies, we part there. Share ne economic viability. Today, it could say was in a woman and no one can come. They sika or woman or person. No population, they are looking at 250,000 and above. Only no more a metropolitan assembly. But actually, Cape Coast as a tutor crown, Mpuntunet, Cape also an hour form. As a tutor crown, or form. As a tutor commands water then, or form. As a tutor crowd, Cape or form. As a tutor or Tamaha, Cape or form. Meanwhile, them 16 years old metropolitan assembly. So one of my targets is to ensure that you close that gap. Are able to rub shoulders with some of these metropolitan assemblies. So, CB Sama, one shot Makaka, as a becho, major time in so many things that we want to do for good people of Cape Coast.
Okay. Honorable Yambla, Yahudi himself, sports, Ewu Kuruma. Yeah, sports, it is a sports assembly.
Yeah, sure.
O plans to be at the same in terms of sports in general.
I've said it over and over. My interviews, my grant interviews with other media houses. First, in Susan, Makebiacho, na quote na yabo. Caesar quote to them. That's the old quote. No. Quote ni is on nature players. Cape Coast, the likes of Michael Essien, Nazia, quote in our boy Kwame Pele, those days, Essien came to St. Augustine's College. Essien obo Augustine's no obo Super Rainbow, Uti. Anthony Annan, no obo Super Rainbow, Uti.
And the Minyan in Tia's Fatal Dada Subo.
Oh, you know, a Gansa of Fernando. When you know, they were all playing court team Cape Coast. So was scout players from there by the team.
Okay.
Atasa. Now coach one Bobby. First in the one cutting razor before a match or any competitive match. Now you have cutting razor and sana. This is a match in our start at 3 o'clock. 1 o'clock, coach no cutting razor. Yebu we are no was a match. And they want to come for or Parker. Who the ay? What you guy you from Georgia? Oh, you good player, Pao. No, I start there. One more attention. Now, coach now. And I think it's the whole Ghana. I have decided that we should reintroduce coach into our system. But we will start with Cape Coast.
Yeah.
Because Cape Coast is the city of first.
Yeah.
In that, we kick a ball first.
Yes.
Yes, Echo Victoria Park. So this is the plan. Another thing too is that first in the football competitions. First, Sasha, minim etina keeper. Maybe you might not have that idea. But first in the schools in Mokwana, or secondary schools, or basic schools. What the two team kakaka or park do. In the will be a Bokona dom, what 334. Park and kitten did the baby. It wonder why. No one Sabum football. What fun in Sabum team. Those days was a singlet. Now, watch it, what it now say. No, watch it, no, sir. No, was Asha column. The Uber Senen. Then I red, Nivin fly white. There's one night in the years of matches. Oh, yeah, dear Keke. Because up and the man, option family fee, other social vices. Into what a coat, a boko school. First in your boko, Yoko school, and a pa. Yabopon or abo two in every few many BBs a boko training. There were Augustin's Park, Infantipim Park, at the Sada Park. First in Augustin's, how many babies I want to train? Infantipim Super Rainbow Tea, a woko for Infantipim steps, for Kokodo steps. At the Sada Park, you were or friend and Sontec, known as I once work for Green Eagles, and I want to train. In the one in Yada, there's one walker for red or red in 97. So, where Mofaman were I don't know. That is where they put themselves into that vices. But I have an edible coach and edible training. Will you get the time to do that? So, these are the things that we need to look at. Again, in baby will produce the players park. Or a Victoria Park. In Victoria Park?
Yeah.
Yes. Those days, I know what it's a play. The first in a player, Trum boys. Maybe your player, the likes of Sabonum, Nazo, Kwame Mbrenom. And when you know what it's a place in here, we go if you are. JP known as if you are walk of Park or come more. They want them more from and down, you know, one more paying with each one there. Eh, I will feel you, oh, as a power. Young one. See, I'm in your case, it was why Ghana at 50. Jubilee Park. Now, schools in India, so I do want to park. So, Cape Coast, being there a sports park. And in for park, active football. Those days in Abra Park, you have coats in Abra. And there is a functioning.
No.
Pedu Park, there you coats is a functioning. So these are some of the things. In the Cape Coast, they want AstroTurf for baby that. A whole metropolitan center. There's no AstroTurf anywhere. So another plan is to make sure that you have AstroTurf in some of these areas. Now, moving there, Jubilee Park, no, because of the historical antecedent. Because I want to kick a ball first in West Africa. They will Cape Coast. West Africa, we will ball first only Victoria Park. me you say was I a Jubilee Park? I pray that if I have all power, I would turn that place back into their original state.
Okay.
Now was the Victoria Park here, historical what is it? Yes. And plans are underway. Meaning painful casa. There will be the Mazino was okay. I have so many plans for football competitions. Now the best and the first thing I have done. There was nothing like sports subcommittee our assembly. We used to have it in 2015 and thereabouts. Mifi Assembly for the past 8 years under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. We trust sports subcommittee our Metro Assembly, Cape Coast Metropolitan Assembly. There was a finance committee, revenue mobilization committee. Now sports, we if you maybe Mary introduce sport committee. I'm out for be a board at a committee now. They even promote sports in Cape Coast. Okay. Not only football discipline, there are other disciplines. Tennis and others. Athletes. They are doing that in connection with National Sport Authority. Okay. You're able to use a lot of plans about to promote football. When was the last time a Cape Coast in Igbo Black Star? You tell me. Apart from Antoniana.
And then the last person was Rashid Sumaila.
Rashid Sumaila. The last person.
The last person.
Tell me after. One of you. You the likes of Oparenom Nazi, Shamukwe nom, Imano Ama, Imano say Kufo. Ete say Kufo. Asante Kotoko, Accra House of Folk. They all played football here in Cape Coast. Jokanum Nazi, Kukudazi, Robert Mason. You can name them. You can name them in the Atibia. Called Ebusiado Aziza or him. Ebusiado was our first division. Vipers or him.
Could be second division.
Can you imagine this? If you crow a watch of football as home, now any teams in Ampo and Tuma Mama, then what do we do? Are we going up or we are going down? And see, we have plans for this.
Honorable Mumizao, Metro Honomo, or will receive any sports fan? If yes, sir, then I will be used at their abwa.
No, we don't receive any sports fan. Okay. But we can introduce that one.
Okay.
Recently, as part of my institutional visit, I visited National Sport Authority, one in Pennyfo or a sports stadium, the regional director, and we are signing memorandum of understanding on how best we can promote sport at Cape Coast. Now, like I said, you reintroduce our sports subcommittee. Okay. That is going to promote sporting activities within the jurisdiction. What am I going to do with the money? My plea and my pledge is to make sure that Ebusiado House will have a premier next year. Oh, but we have so many ways to so many ways. Okay. Motivating the players. Okay. Me and the assembly. Okay. Signing memorandum of understanding with Ebusiado House. Okay. And make sure we bring them together with the two members of parliament. Okay. In Church, yeah. Now, this is Cape Coast. Go to Ashanti region. Ashanti region. One team will cherish so much. They will be our premier. Now, if you are going to watch football, they will come. No promote local business and local economy. Only here Ashanti Kotoko. It's in Nananuma Ashanti region. City say Otumfo or say tutu abebio. Look at no one else Asante Kotoko. Indeed, when you mention Asante Kotoko, you mention Kumasi.
Yeah.
When you mention Kumasi and you want to look at the team, it's Asante Kotoko. Corners in Anonga Kaunina, but Asante Kotoko no prestigious Kumasi.
Yeah.
The same thing that we want to do to the people of Cape Coast. Those days, look, young Kanoko, Ghana have our matches apart from Kumasi. Na Accra, and for no wash your ball. Cape Coast. Indeed, why are we allowing ourselves? No, a whole metropolitan assembly, one more premier. Wow. Is it good? Indeed, it's in order. Them is a Duaso Baba. Yes, a Busua Duasoba. It will promote the image of Cape Coast and making sure that Nkofufi, all other places are Boshabo Cape Coast. And besides, those who play with Asante Kotoko, those who play with Accra House of Folk, those who play with all other Premier League teams. Adriana Stars. Yes. Woba. They are coming with their supporters. It will boost the local economy. I remember 1993, before Awobobo Japan 93. Japan 93.
Yeah.
Those days. Na Kotoko. Onye Ebusua do house wa. That time na mizi ho Frimpong Manso no munaze. Na place no won ye well, Robert Mensah Sports Stadium. Nda Robert Mensah Sports Stadium. Well, bobo na waka 5 minutes mo happen. Na Asante Kotoko Aisha do house 1. Opare Nyame for the crazy. Michael Asare. Would change him obey. Young boy, young boy, no, a young talented player. You are but dribble from Paul Manson. Where on earth? Now we're but dribble from Paul Manson those days. But dribble from Paul Manson no only pass. I wonder, is it a Owusu then? What's your parko? That time, a double will be Cape Coast, you know. My mom wouldn't be that. Kotoko fans will be Cape Coast, you know. Since the moment I said, them don't know. Apart from Black Stars and Azar, Wobobo New Sports Stadium, that league. The same thing Dwas and Accra House of Folk. That time, Bodwas has 3-0. Those days, the Bernard White, no Nazi, after them playing. Bernard White, no those days. Ali Jara. Okay, Ali Jara.
Yeah.
Not the Accra House of Folk. Was Ali Jara 3-0. Only when Ali Jara kada Japan 93. So, football in Cape Coast. So, a promote team in Moba. It brings a lot of players from all walks of life to your metropolis. Obey on here the day. Dwells near Asante Kotoko. Wobobo na Marco Park and I was say, oh, the Cape Coast mayor, Albert Parker, will witness the match between Asante Kotoko and Ebusua House or Ebusua House and Accra House of Folk.
I say, Dwas a Kotoko game, the last 2 games on my boy, and a Kumasi mayor, and on make promise, and Omobo game, you know. Kotoko say 4-1 we you know okodi ni Bosha no so and Bosha the share place and say mungo na mungo di nkonim na ma Kumasi nyansante man ye ninje no omo ye na sabe pepe and the Bosha no okodi so e mo mo catch place and say monye na mo fanto bibinde.
Exactly what I mean.
And sisi ana wo ba no wa reche eye dwarfs team no oni o makodi nkomo.
For now, at the time, maybe 1 month time,
okay,
I was doing institutional visit and all that. I am now going to call the management of Ebusua House. I mean, you want to bet for me because in the world one last matches. You know, see, into me and qualify.
Aka 2 games.
2 games. Aha.
Me had much now.
So I want them to finish.
UCC.
I want them to finish. Okay. In this season, I qualify.
So that you know more prepare for
next season. Prepare for next season.
Premier.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But prepare one mind. But prepare one aid. Then how best I will be in support with the 2 members of parliament.
Okay.
And bring Ebusiado House back. And making sure the Vipers, so you move on from 2nd division to 1st division.
Okay.
Yes. So these are the plans.
Okay. I know Honorable George Justice Tata, yes, MC for Cape Coast. And you know, AD and Comono, it is sanity. Oh, my Facebook abra na bala kisho no. Ja comment for 2 of my kind. And so Eddie amount. Yanko yenim yedi nkomo fa coast ho. Yaba no ye Cape Coast Central region ha. There were 19 coast clubs. There were 7 third division clubs. And then almost 48 second division. Oh, your regional. Sunday Oka say, Unya, Quenya, Afina, Oba, Boni Mono. Clubs see Amabu Mudini. A banner say, Ukusia Umwa, Ibia, dear Pana, Ubi to me, Yadia Soboti, Umuwa Sieno to Premier League.
Yeah. Like I said, very, very important thing on how best you nurture some people. In fact, politics here me ubinum na moshon ubinum na woso momo what it bodum embra mo edwin na nyankopon so yemadom me bodum pepe. So the same vein sabofra bani sida na so when you in nature them na crowd Kumasi way what show in future na we to mo abooma a picture. There are several teams in Cape Coast and Central Region. We shouldn't look at only Dwells and Vipers. If you are 3rd division, how do we bring that team to also come to 2nd division? Just as we want to bring Dwells to Premier, bring Vipers to 1st division. And then you two team over 3rd division also.
No.
There is another 2nd division. The Ozizedo,
if possible,
yeah,
Dwells will Premier and Vipers so become Premier now.
That's what I mean. So next year, the target is to bring Dwells to Premier and bring Vipers to 1st division. The next time is to sustain and maintain Dwells or Premier, then bring Vipers to 1st division, to Premier. These are the plans. And courts, you know, so they are more very much attractive. The problem we have, only schools in a court in what train what do. Since a school be a large in a park, but in the court Okodo. Where are they going to train? At the side there were park in Sakura Park. That Sakura Park grass behind you. So how do they be acquainted with Oye Ifume Jumano and grass or they will train what? It's a problem. So I have to call National Sport Authority, like I said, and make sure that yet to me your plans will promote the Mazino. Okay, because
Honorable, what can a schools in the park? And one idea I'll be a Yabuama, Sibia Richi, a genius, and a Arifina, money or Medin, Yetana, or Metriam Maconano, because Siciano send all kind of astrate for I or Abra. Any period no. The one anka yenim se nkolano ayi omu training asisia na no jibi aya no omu ntumi training o nte ma omu kọ echichi na omu akọ training ana school su so omu kọ training ye mo omu kwan e de na mba ye di aboa ama ye nya baabi ama omu training si schools na mo omu bekasa
so far me won there oye Dr. Kwamina Mintanya ko Braga Cape Coast MP,
yeah,
fantastic man sure. Or started BB or Pedo Highway Park Bidaha. Our pedo in AstroTurf. Ekwewusi start BB or Abra Park and also no open or an astroturf. I would speed up.
Okay.
And I would talk to Raga.
Okay.
Ekwewusi is a white elephant. But it's incumbent on the assembly.
Okay.
Headed by me to make sure they are complete the project. They are complete to pay the project. Yeah, we was south in part of Cape Coast, about 2. Yes, I'm a coach in way to wait.
Okay.
Then, we keep talking to the senior high schools. Now, once I'm a coach, we train in park. Yeah.
Okay.
So I will do that with the National Sport Authority.
Okay. And Kebe the pa say mobile side no enso e de asopoti eye yenkola no na omusu etumi abo omobo enso eho honorable yanhwe ye notice eno bi ye astroturf no aya quality no wo form na especially the genka mu yi ya realize you say and can your quality answer because over turf bia uko gina so a wo se boot in but wo se na wo 3-3 you better nya the quality one.
Yeah, in fact the American is the same thing na sport authority can the astroturf here in Ghana most of the places no high quality. I mean put me pay the natural grass.
Okay.
Echo Park State
Sports Stadium.
Natural. Echo Robert Vincent Sports Stadium. Or natural. If I didn't your natural field in Abobo, or in your crowd, or your best Chenny and astroturf. But in that breathful, Moab the once we maintain our astroturf, we also talk to that is why schools in apart from Infantipima being there, well, better way astroturf. All other schools, or natural grass. It is a natural grass now. It means it's my responsibility to talk to the authorities of the school and GS. They make sure they more family in access, quick train. Whilst we look at the quality of astroturf, able to Cape Coast.
Okay. Honorable, in the next 3 years ahead of Cape Coast, how will Cape Coast look like?
In terms of what?
In terms of our sports, would the young share Cape Coast Stadium and then Robert Mensah, a legendary player and Dean Dasu. Okohonoma. Where a dinner that's now the park and Yamade.
I remember that the last time
a park.
The last time I went to Accra, Namokwe many MP Katsino on how best able to promote or Robert Mensah Street Sports Stadium. Redevelop the place.
Okay.
More will be fit name status or the name Robert Mensah Sports Stadium. And plans are underway. Muntu mbesha betina ha shabo de ochina na nazichi ebe me the mumpo. I'm not being fair to your viewers, but I would have wished the bibi the makodo nti me to one omara yuguda yes your plans. I pray that and more me to know be very fruitful as
okay. Honorable, say Black Stars will game. Ayana yati Accra na ekobo no Kumasi Cape Coast ayana ye difficult. E dey na oba ye aboa na enso ye nya ye Black Stars no kuro mu ama timamufo no ye kohwe no na ye maano mu eton su a eno nso boa ye. Black Stars game bia na ekọ the other side. Ya gbo awie no na afi o mo de de aye o ma qualify awie na last game no mo de bre. E dey na mo be ye aboa as in fact,
In Kofi Adams or Charles at the Sada College.
Yes, in speech or can
Yeah, Kofi Adams was teaching here in Adesada College for so many years. Mbra, or a youth organizer, it was Central Region. Kofi Adams was a youth organizer for NDC.
Okay.
It was Central Region. In the most of the life, Kofi Adams was spending Waha, Cape Coast. In the I'm there talking to Kofi Adams. Now, Nancy also, but say one of the interviews or grantee. Also, Cape Coast Sports Stadium will be selected among baby or Bobo Black Stars. I'm sure that Kofi Adams is working. On for now, on for Wofum.
Okay.
We make sure them working wire. Okay. But I will also remind Kofi about that.
Okay.
The uncle would have watched a book. No one came with a Charles War at the Sada College. No one came with a youth organizer, Central Region, Cape Coast Oil Capital. We have a befitting stadium. So it shouldn't be there. No one change and the qualify stage now. There was a have we should also think about bringing some of the lakes in another qualifies Nibi Cape Coast.
Okay.
Cape Coast here should watching.
Yeah.
Baby, it is better and prudent the coffee or the Babaha. So I'll remind him about that.
Okay.
But he himself has said it.
Okay.
I mean him to obey.
Okay. Honorable Yaka Coast football Arab teams, you know, be ye free. Really free a man of football, no, a man of Kuruma, the lady strikers, Waha. You man football, I say, ye may go, and you know, by the Abu man.
I'm the on ye discipliner was a bear watching. Or what did I do? We know, though. But nearly gano in Shadan Yinti, on you're very attractive. And that one, on a national problem. And then,
yeah,
it's a national problem. National Nangasa PC. But when attention won't be so Bomuno and Wayne Akufo. So it's about Kofi, who has been a sports minister. And Kofi, I know, is very innovative.
okay.
That I pray there, which will promote Women's League at Cape Coast. And I pray that he will do it and do it well. Not only Cape Coast, but Ghana. The last time I moved the embassy for Black Queens, one Black Queens in there, Woko international, highly competitive, it's simply because we don't focus our attention on women's football. And I think that Kofi Adams should take that aspect up. Now we too will promote women's football. So it will affect Cape Coast positively.
Okay. Honorable, what former branch manager Edema MTN Ghana?
Former branch, mayor branch work in the mayor is a customer care officer.
Okay.
I acted, but I acted
Okay.
as branch manager, but it means one man temple.
Okay. Again, I'll be the Abua, the sponsor said I'm a course and third division, man next season. In terms of officiating, trophies, issue any medals.
And that one, we have reintroduced sport committee or assembly to promote the men's. So I believe that it's an agreement between the National Sport Authority,
okay,
our Cape Coast, and that of CCMA.
Okay.
It will come through from the sub-metro to Metro Authority for us to accept all these proposals and send it to General House for approval. Once it is approved, Assembly can support in terms of resources.
Okay.
There's
okay. Honorable young health issues and chair what time no as one is your health issues no call Bacano Hospital. The shape no the equipment will go fast from when and yet over then we plan for renovation.
It's too bad. I've been saying this over and over. Extra publications. Google George Justice Atta on Metropolitan as a Metropolitan Health. One or a Metro Hospital.
Okay.
Even there, I'm even calling on Ananum. There, one for one of the affection. One thing so there, the man fashion years in this year. It is to refurbish Oye Metropolitan Hospital. 5 o'clock, make sure
okay.
On that. And in fact, and one of your
okay.
Our other would individuals and others should come and support. But the hospital will save a lot of interest of Cape Coasters and Ghanaians.
Okay. No. What about your education?
I know. My education my education is master's was basic level. Master's was senior high school for 12 years. Basic master's 4 years.
Okay.
Until me a teacher in education here. Okay. Even though we have the best schools in basic education as the best schools, ask yourself how many Cape Coasters and work with me. Wesley Girls. Maybe say go for Wesley Girls High School.
So we are saying.
Then why are here? You cannot count more than 50. So it's a challenge for us.
Okay.
That we have the big schools in Cape Coast, St. Augustine, St. Francis, others are the Ghana National College and all that. Extra visitor, I've been through all these schools. I'm in your head, is so it is also my prayer. The Nzema Mizegu basic school and secondary school will be promoted. Cape Coast.
Okay. Yakwan, any highways France want to say.
A urban road engineer, Professor Puti, call him. He will talk to you about it.
Okay.
So original urban road chairman, director. Since I know the day they were in my office, urban road in paying for Quanchel paying now over 50 man to Maha. The Quanchel paying now over Igueme Simaha. They were in my office. And the year a corner over for that Cape Coast or potholes and the road, you between you have fixed. So we will do that. Plans are underway. One capture, I was a call for budget. Okay. Yami Aduma weekend. I could use this a one day. Where a Fort Bridge. UCC Westgate, the bridge one. You wonder why a bridge will. Next week in a Wobber lunch or a bridge. What about baby you are the saddle? Next week obey. So things are underway with urban route over fixing street in Abbey.
Okay. I know Cape Coast MC Honorable George Justice Atta and a Jim Como Eufia na Yembre no Ayembe Osanse Numa Dawson. I Numa Dawson. Na Honorable Baby some questions say about your sports no health no more place in case you say you are injury ba dey na be dey abo
chono team ne na wo hwe injuries na amazing as a MC is what can I do? But you see, when we meet the team such as a Busiado House, I've said that it's my responsibility to meet the management of a Busiado House and management of Cape Coast Venomous Vipers. Now you are there, you will promote a Busiado House to Premier. So it will come with all these packages. There will be a prayer. What do we do to the person? Now you are there, you have a packages. I am sure. When you can say, I've been meeting the old players who keep Coast. Say, in the Asante Fuku, oh, yes. Baby, old players who train them. Is it good? I mean, these are the people. Wabo was I mean. It could be also one on the new heroes. It's not worth dying for. Okay. The likes of Kukudas, the likes of Car, Patrimum Nazi, our active football will promote, will glorify Cape Coast and beyond, Nagana. Wabo Black Stars, now, Wabo Stadium, Wabanato. How can this be of help? I wouldn't allow this. Okay. So, many National Sport Authority, region and metro directors, when you are there, effective that time, when you hold the massive ACBO. Then I say, we stadium now. I'll be meeting them too in my office. Yes, how best you will promote one welfare. Okay. Things are underway, and we will do it. What's our partners way in Korea? See, you're very in Kakaka. Okay. Now, sport we Peja, Cape Coast.
Okay. I know Honorable George Sister MC for Cape Coast. And in Nikona, Kokuka wouldn't say me your one on the Abba Facebook. And Benjamin Benya, and so a assembly member.
Oh, okay.
Or say versatile MC. I am only the buyer. And Asha Khalifa, the taxi driver, say greetings to the Lord Mayor, and also any through a buyer. Papa Kobna Emisa Eshe Ewo Dubai. Anna official no. Anna Ben Kayude say wisdom talking. Inti sa. Anna and also Aba honorable. Last words yeko na yentio.
Yo, I am so happy that the Pemaba Costa TV. Na menu do azunwa mo one football na sport other sport discipline. I think that from today I will partner with Costa TV. Na yina yetu ye promote the issue of duals. Mobile best Costa TV. Now I'm or airtime the package. Okay. Now they promote the duals and the Vipers. That will keep Costa. Once we do that, Costa TV wants one is in Bokoso. Yeah. Now you there. Here boy man. You go often a temple frame. Not only George Justice Ata. And I also pray there. Abra na no kwado nyina no mesra won ze wo yen won yen ndamara won ma ekon ndem kotokra ba abra yes won mon dem o de man yen nyina ye ho boto en taxi drivers na wo park so there we loading they should desist from that. Okay. And also one year mama about chichiwan. To be honest with you, if they do not obey this, they will come and arrest them. Okay. Woman yina yema discipline in yejuma. See yema discipline no yejuma yen kroma ha. Ikrono no botwen na Ghana manako n'enyim. Sanitation. Obi asora ni fe enyim efua. Ondodo. Chendo abotwen na obe National Sanitation Day. Where you stay, we got to Mayama, we got to Rome, we feel him. Ntuntuno or baka wa baba mayor one officer. I mean, this is a mindset, this little things. We should do it. Okay. Cholera oba, or mayor or Kawaria or mayor. I mean, see, I'm happy. Okay. Once we get healthy, we promote sports. Okay. And we will not focus only on football. Okay. We will focus on other disciplines. Na sport, boxers na, no javelin na net, volleyball na no kakahono. Keep kususo etuwa jinezi no.
Okay. Gordon Kofi Michael say we will make Cape Coast great again. And we will see we need more channels in Cape Coast to promote aside sports, tourism, education, businesses, and other sectors. Cape Coast is leading the charge. No, Gordon Kofi Michael and the buyer Facebook or honorable we champion for Bakumino Bina. Yeah, sorry.
Medasi, and any match on Facebook.
Mati.
Facebook, you know, offended. Facebook channel.
Costa TV.
Costa TV Cape Coast. And you may share. Namusumen share. Be bring a Costa wins in Uncle. Michia, Mr. Nyomi, Mr. and Mrs. Nyomi. Yamin for Mr. Nyomi, the currency. Okay. We are hoping that effective this year up to next year, the Costa TV, you know, what could name as a Democrat. Na Michia Winina, Omar bin Abdallah, no one sport crew, Nina, Michia Bia, Yami Uncle. Juma power ball okay but then Munda some of them Zama here you know Costa TV the show news nazi ni na ye ever for that is to promote Cape Coast okay na Cape Coast way to mpon ekodo bia adodu okay simichi bia the MPs honorable Dr. Kwamra Mintenya Akon honorable Kwikore Ketega yema me so ebudu Urban Garden Professor Jena no Pokwajiba. Yamiasi, they're waiting one man and was in the way they would do. And the man of the moment, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, under his 10-year Waba Dolano, Itumabu Fuma. Nde, you wonder what it was, Zamado. Yeah. See, Yamiasi. Only a man book on him. No, Biano at.
Okay. And no, I MC for Cape Coast, Honorable George Justice Atta, and another pay. You need a team come Tiawa. Now, you na news I didn't or the Everboa Cape Coast and beyond. It is her and it's ye honorable name on our call. Na Central Sports Arena, you do be a say, Ubia about Facebook, every Jan message either to or Yamishiro Bia, YouTube so Yamishira will be a wa who fear who scanning a unya with threats now. And so Eddie a message and I say unya that gets na ho a share honorable the Juma or Bonum who be social media come on and she said Anna etie young one abasu say you sound so than as say twins afreno or by media the Collins Afane Central Sports Anna yetena say day and one seminar by Francis Anna Ejina Cambra Nechi Edema MCR Michael Eddie Mr. Omar being a share Anna you call live on Facebook YouTube dinina omo anaboa na ye call ho I mamcha upie no I upie Mr. Patrick
yeah he's here
Mr.
Patrick here boy Hayford he's here
or a positive man
oh yes
yeah that's so say your friend mobile eti mamcha eye nana kokwan ye ne Kobana Siege
yeah
manager no me former
fantastic
yes omo baduma eti sa enetie ye di si na dwumadi kan no enso atoa so wanti yenka bi ma yakram
eba oye gweman to mo wo TV stations bebre ho Matuta say, Ubia Momos no Costa TV. Namia Yadum, Costa TV, so you could dig it. Naturally, Bibi Ubia, Utumashe, and Sembia Bede TV was Baba, and Chichimbi in Yaso was Baba, and in G. Sambiasa, Umawaswati, now so to me there, Obo, you know was Amon. Seba Costa TV, now baby Papa, Ubia on Godo, Ponche, Costa TV.
Well,